Listen, Emily, can you keep your weekend open? I've got something important and I need you to watch my son. This weekend? That's a bit short notice. We already have plans, so I can't give you an answer right away. Come on, just cancel them. It can't be anything major, right? I have to go to the nail salon. I've got an important event coming up. The nail salon? That's your personal errand, not ours. We have family plans too, and it's not so simple to just change them. Oh, come on. Isn't this the kind of thing we're supposed to help each other with? I'm asking for help, so isn't it normal for you to step up? Especially since your family is used to juggling things with both of you working. Just because of that doesn't mean we can accommodate everything easily. And being told so suddenly without prior discussion is difficult for us. So if you're so busy, how come I always look better put together than you? Maybe you're just bad at managing your time. That's completely irrelevant. We manage our time the best we can and we're doing fine. It's not about being incapable, but there are limits to what we can do. Well, if you're going to say no, I have to ask someone else. But if they ask why, they'll probably think you're just a cold person. And you know how important our mom friend group is. If they think I'm cold, so be it. But being dragged into last-minute requests like this isn't fair. I can't always prioritize your convenience. Okay, fine. But you know how they love to gossip. It'd be a shame if it somehow affected your daughter, wouldn't it? Well, please don't bring children into this kind of discussion. And honestly, don't you think it's embarrassing as an adult to behave this way? Embarrassing? What are you talking about? I'm just giving you advice for your own good. You wouldn't want everyone labeling you as rude, would you? Trying to guilt trip me won't work. If you truly need help, maybe you should try asking with a bit more sincerity. Wow, I didn't expect such a tone from you. Fine, I'll find someone else this time, but next time, it'd be great if you could step up. That's what mom friends are for, after all. Before thinking about next time, maybe you should reflect on how you're acting now. Mutual help only works in a relationship where both sides respect each other equally. Hi, Emily, how are you? Still living that tragically modest lifestyle, I see. Excuse me? I mean, just look at the outfit you wore for pickup today. That was something else. You're always so busy juggling work and kid, wearing the same clothes day after day. I guess you just don't have the time to care about appearances, huh? Well, it's understandable. In a household like yours, where both parents have to work to make ends meet, buying new clothes must feel like an unattainable luxury. Oh dear, I hope I didn't overstep by saying that. Mary, seriously? Can you stop? I'm really at my limit with your constant snide remarks. Our kids are the same age and go to the same school, but that doesn't mean we have to interact. Why do you hate me so much? Hate you? No, not at all. I'm just stating facts. Think of it as a bit of advice, scraping by with both parents working. I honestly don't understand why you're so fixated on me. We're not even close, so why do you feel the need to interfere in my life? Interfere? Oh no, you're just annoying. You're always flaunting your struggling household situation like it's something to be proud of, and it's irritating. And somehow, even with all that busyness, you seem weirdly happy. It's disgusting to watch, really. Like, stop acting like you're living your best life when you're obviously not. Disgusting? Is it really necessary to say that much? I'm just working for my family and enjoying the life we've built. And that's exactly what's pathetic. Watching someone who couldn't even become a stay-at-home mom pretend they're happy? It's sad. Can't you see how miserable you actually look? You know, I've never once thought my life was miserable. If anything, I can proudly say I'm happy. I have my family, and I'm surrounded by people who care about me. That's what I value most, even if you can't understand that. Ah, that's so annoying. Poor people should look desperate, not act all cheerful. What kind of ridiculous logic is that? If you can't stand me, just leave me alone. We don't get along anyway, so why not just keep your distance? Excuse me? A poor woman like you is telling me to back off? How arrogant of you. If you're going to be like that, I'll make sure my mom friend network leaves your daughter out. Wait, she has nothing to do with this. Of course she does. She's your daughter after all. Poor thing, being dragged into all this just because of the family she was born into. Leave her out of it. Wow, yelling at me without knowing your place. Oh, how cringe. Anyway, glad we sorted this out. Let's keep being friendly, okay, my little punching bag? Hey, Emily. You don't like me, right? It's obvious just by looking at you. Well, I've got a great proposal for you. You've been wanting to distance yourself from me, haven't you? Fine by me. I'll ignore you completely. I know you're probably desperate to stay connected to someone like me, but it's over now. You see, I've finally achieved true happiness. I've completely beaten you, so there's no reason to keep you around anymore. That's quite a generous offer. But what's changed so suddenly? Your attitude has changed so much that it's honestly a little scary. What's scary about it? I just bought a luxury apartment, one you could never afford. I'm officially joining the ranks of the upper class. Goodbye, commoner. If anything, you should thank me for being such a fun buddy all this time. An apartment, huh? Where is it located? I'm curious. Oh, it's the newest one right near the preschool. The view is amazing, and it's such a symbol of luxury. No way someone like you could ever manage it. Oh, I live on the top floor there. What? What are you talking about? That has to be a lie. Competing with me by making up something so ridiculous is just pathetic. Anyway, from now on, I'll enjoy looking down on you while living my elegant upper-class lifestyle. Good luck surviving your little ordinary life. George, I'm really sorry to trouble you, but could you do something for me?
Sure, what can I do for you?
Well, I think I'll be staying over at your place for a little while. Can you stock up on my daughter's favorite snacks? I'm pretty sure we're out, and she especially loves the Magical Smoothies banana chocolate flavor, so please make sure to get that one.
Understood. I'll make sure to stock up the smoothie and a few other options. But I must say, it's quite unusual for you to stay here for an extended period. Has something significant come up with your work? You usually don't spend much time away from home, so I'm a bit surprised. If there is anything else I can do to assist, please don't hesitate to let me know.
Well, it's a bit hard to explain, but something's been bothering me. I feel like it's best to stay there for a while to assess the situation.
Huh, I see. It seems you've been dealing with quite a bit of headache. Maintaining good relations with the neighbors can be exhausting. And now yet another troublesome individual has moved in.
Exactly. Up until now, I've just tried to keep things civil since she's part of the mom circle and her connections are extensive. I was worried she might spread nasty rumors if I crossed her, but now that she's a neighbor, she's threatening to involve my little Dawn if I upset her. I can't let that happen. But if I do anything, Dawn could be in danger. What should I do?
So you wish for her social standing to crumble. Understood.
What?
It is my job to ensure that you and Dawn can live peacefully. Eliminating any threats to that is simply part of my duties.
Oh, you're quite reliable, truly.
I'm merely doing my job. That reminds me. While looking into things earlier, I discovered that 3 limited edition flavors of the magical smoothie have been released. Shall I get them all?
Oh, really? But no. Let's stick with the usual ones for now. If she decides she wants the limited edition ones after they're no longer available, it'll be a problem.
Indeed. You're quite right. I had overlooked that possibility. Very well. I'll make sure to prepare the usual flavor.
You're a lifesaver. Thank you. Hey, am I seeing things? What's going on here?
What's the matter?
Why are you at my apartment building? And why are you coming out of the penthouse elevator?
Like I said before, I live on the top floor here. Are you here for some kind of neighborly greeting?
How quaint. Don't mess with me. How can someone like you from a poor family possibly afford this? You've invited us to your house once. Wasn't it that single-story house a bit farther from the preschool?
Oh, the penthouse is for work. The single-story house is where I live with my family. The penthouse here serves as my office and my butler's residence.
What? A house in a penthouse? Where do you even get that kind of money?
I never once said we were poor. You're the one who assumed being a dual-income family meant we were struggling. I've been keeping quiet because it's a small preschool. But then you threatened to involve my daughter. So now, to protect her, I'm going to crush you. You've been flaunting your superiority this whole time. Let's just say I'll repay what you've done in a way that living in a mere luxury apartment could never match.
Oh, please. A dual-income family like yours must have borrowed money from some shady place. There's no way an average family like yours could afford all this.
The fact that you still think my family is average is, in its own way, impressive.
What does that even mean?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. and I'm looking forward to your reaction when you do.
This makes no sense. What's going on here? Am I dreaming or something?
What's wrong?
This is impossible. Why is your name listed as the owner of this building?
Well, because this is my property. That's why I own the whole top floor. So technically, you're living in real estate that belongs to me. My butler, George, handles the day-to-day management, but I step in if anything major happens. So if you ever run into any problems, feel free to let me know.
No, I can't believe this.
I know you wanted to look down on me and feel superior, but it turns out I'm living above you. Literally. It doesn't really feel like much of a flex to brag about living in an apartment I own. And you were bragging at the school about purchasing it, weren't you?
That's...
Lying isn't a great look, you know. This property is rentals only. It's not exactly cheap, so just living here is something you could take pride in. But pretending you bought it? Is your need to show off really that desperate?
Oh, shut up! Living here is living here. It's not like it makes much of a difference.
Actually, it makes a huge difference.
You liar!
What on earth now?
It's absolutely a hoax.
What are you talking about?
You came to preschool from the house again today, didn't you? So it's obvious you're lying about owning the penthouse. The building owner must have the same name as you. You're just an ordinary housewife.
You've been keeping tabs on when I come to the preschool? That's seriously creepy.
You're the one who keeps trying to flaunt your superiority over me. It doesn't add up. You always wear cheap clothes, and it doesn't fit the image of someone owning the entire building.
Sorry for offending your sensibilities with my cheap clothes. I tend to be pretty casual outside of work. Besides, if I showed up to pick up decked out in designer clothes, wouldn't that make me look like a pretentious jerk? But I suppose you must always wear the finest, most expensive outfits, right? Judging by the looks of it, you've got a lot of pieces from Zara or H&M, don't you?
Don't you dare insult Zara. That's a perfectly respectable brand.
I wasn't calling it cheap or anything. I actually shop there myself sometimes. What I'm saying is, if you're going to mock my clothes for being cheap, you're not exactly in a position to talk. And as I've said before, the penthouse is my workspace. Even though it's well soundproofed, living there with my daughter, who loves to run around, would be a nightmare for the neighbors. On weekends and when the school is closed, I take her there occasionally. But if someone is stalking and spying on us, I'll have to keep her there with me more often. Please don't create extra work for me.
Jeez, you're still spinning lies.
If you don't want to believe me, that's fine. I'm done trying to convince you. Talking to you feels like trying to reason with an alien.
It just doesn't make sense. There's no way I can accept this. I can't believe you're actually in a position like that. There's gotta be something sketchy going on. Owning both a house and a penthouse. That kind of wealth is outrageous. If it's true, where on earth are you getting all that money?
Where? For my job. I'm the CEO of a company, if you must know.
CEO?
Yes, though right now I'm on maternity leave and working remotely. I want to spend more time with my daughter, so I've delegated most of the responsibilities to my husband, who's the COO.
Oh, wait a minute. You and your husband run a company together?
That's right. And just to clear things up, the reason I set up a workspace in the penthouse is that it's closer to preschool. It makes pickups easier, and I don't want to bring work into our family living space. So I split our activities between the two properties, using them for different purposes. Look, I get that you're fixated on me, but could you please stop with the nitpicking and trying to find faults? If you got time to pick apart my life, maybe you should use it to improve your own.
Oh, shut up! Why are you winning at life? I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm supposed to be happier than you.
Happiness means different things to different people. But honestly, being this obsessed with someone else's life is starting to feel pathological. I really think you should consider seeing a professional. I'm not saying this to insult you. I'm genuinely starting to worry.
Oh, don't lump me in with crazy people. I'm perfectly sane. What kind of person are you? Aren't you being way too mean?
Excuse me?
You all ganged up on me. How dare you make me a laughingstock? I've never been so humiliated in my entire life.
A laughingstock? Isn't that just your own interpretation? All I did was correct your claim that you bought the apartment when, in reality, you're renting it. How does that make you a laughingstock?
Because it was unnecessary meddling, that's why. Why do you always have to stick your nose into my business?
Because lying isn't right. What if the kids see their parents behaving that way and start thinking it's okay to lie? As a mom, that's not exactly setting up a good example, is it? Besides, anyone could easily find out that the apartment is a high-income rental property. It's all there on the website. Pretending otherwise is pointless. It was bound to come out. And now you're just embarrassing yourself.
Do you even understand how much trouble I'm in now? The other moms are laughing at me and whispering behind my back. I was at the top of the social ladder and you ruined everything.
Social ladder? What on earth are you talking about?
You really don't know, do you? The mom community is built on a hierarchy. Your husband's income, the number of extracurricular activities your child is in, the sophistication of your household, and how well you present yourself. Everything is judged to determine your rank. The higher your rank, the more influence you have, and the more respect you gain. But falling to the bottom means you're a loser. No one will want to associate with you, and even your kids will suffer for it.
That's such a leap I can hardly keep up. It sounds like something straight out of a TV show.
Are you saying that's not true?
Well, I can't say that for sure because, let's face it, true equality doesn't exist. In work or in life, there are always going to be differences in status. But the mature thing to do is to not flaunt it or let it divide people. If people are looking down on you, I don't think it's because of some imaginary social status. It's because of your own behavior. Let me show that to you.
You really are awful. The worst.
And what now?
How can a grown woman, a mother no less, not feel ashamed of herself? Humiliating me in front of everyone. This is bullying.
Bullying? All I did was tell the truth. If anything, you're the one who's been bullying, spreading nasty rumors to isolate certain moms. At least I didn't lie like you always do. And honestly, I wasn't trying to bully you. I just thought it was better for everyone to know the truth so you wouldn't isolate yourself even further with your fake stories.
Don't act innocent. You set me up.
Everyone's already tired of your fake acts. That's why no one was even surprised when the truth came out.
Why would you do this? You didn't have to take it this far.
Because if I didn't, you wouldn't stop. I tried talking to you, asking you to stop. But instead of listening, you started threatening people with their kids. Someone like that can't be stopped with words. So yes, I took action.
But bringing out evidence photos? That's just creepy.
Oh, the pictures of you selling your bags. A friend of mine looked into it, actually. He took those photos, but honestly, you're one to talk. You were practically stalking me, watching my comings and goings from the house. That's way creepier.
Thanks to you, I can't even show my face at the mom group anymore.
No one invites you anyway. Everyone's been tired of you. When will you finally realize that we don't like being around you?
That's not true. It can't be. Everyone admires me. They have to. If they don't, my life doesn't make sense.
Oh my god. She's just so persistent. It's exhausting dealing with her. She keeps messaging me about every little thing. She's really relentless. Why is she so obsessed with other people's happiness?
Some people try to feel happy by making others miserable, unfortunately. Bullying at school, harassment in the workplace. And the reason such behavior never disappears is that people know it's easier to turn someone into a victim than to become truly powerful themselves.
I suppose that's true.
However, when such thoughts go too far, they can break a person's sense of reason. When someone fixates this much on other people's happiness, it might go beyond just trying to assert dominance.
What do you mean?
I can't say for certain yet, so please consider this a hypothesis for now. I'll investigate a bit further. Please forget I mentioned anything for the time being.
This is all your fault. Everything's completely ruined. You're the absolute worst.
Again?
Yes, because of you, I've been completely isolated. And now my son is being excluded too. This is outright bullying. How can you do something so cruel? And you call yourself a mother?
You're isolated because of your own actions. And as for your son, he's been left out because we're no longer stepping in to support him.
What are you talking about?
He has a reputation at the preschool for being spoiled and poorly behaved. Until now, we've been making an effort to include him in the group.
Then keep doing that!
No, we've decided it's better for him to stand on his own. Forcing interactions doesn't help, and if he doesn't realize his own behavior is isolating him, he could grow up to be an adult like you, someone who causes trouble for everyone around them. We realized that what we'd been doing wasn't helping either.
So this is what you've come up with? To just isolate us? My son and I are miserable because of you. Don't you feel even a little bit sorry for us?
I'm sorry to say, this is entirely self-inflicted. I do feel bad for your son, but that doesn't change the facts.
Ma'am, I've noticed something that I need to report.
Oh, what is it?
While tidying up Dawn's wardrobe today, I found her favorite strawberry dress was torn. A replacement is necessary, but the same design isn't available. It'll take a few days to order one. Will that be acceptable?
It was pretty old anyway, so I suppose it's time. That's fine. Go ahead with the order. I'm out shopping with her right now, so thanks for doing that for me. And about the pictures.
Oh, that was purely coincidental. I was keeping an eye on her to ensure she wouldn't cause trouble for you, and I happened to capture the images of her selling her designer bags.
Well, it was a big help. After putting her in her place like this, she won't be able to pull her superiority stunts anymore. Finally, I can get back to a peaceful life.
Well, there's something a bit puzzling.
Oh, what is it?
I looked into it a bit more recently, and her household appears to have fairly average income levels. I can't see how they could afford to buy designer bags regularly. I'm thinking of investigating further.
You're right. That is odd. Even if she sells them immediately, being able to buy luxury items that frequently doesn't seem feasible. I'm shocked.
What are you talking about?
I never imagined you were capable of something like this. It's beyond belief.
What are you even talking about?
You, stealing from others. It's just unbelievable. For weeks, things have been disappearing among the mom group, but no one ever suspected you were behind it. You, who always acted so superior, doing something like this?
What's going on? How do you even have those photos anyway? And sending them to the group chat? What kind of person does that?
Oh, you mean the photos of you stealing and selling other people's belongings? Well, I've been suspicious for a while. You're a stay-at-home mom, right? So your family's income comes solely from your husband. Your disposable funds should be limited, shouldn't they? But you were constantly buying brand-name items, which didn't add up. I started looking into it, and it turns out you've been visiting pawn shops and jewelry resale stores quite often. That raised a red flag, so I dug a little deeper and found undeniable proof.
How could you dig into my life like that? That's an invasion of privacy.
I just enlisted the help of someone who's quite skilled in this sort of investigation. But the bigger issue is your behavior. Stealing other people's belongings? Things they worked hard for or held dear? It's despicable. One of the moms lost a necklace that was her grandmother's keepsake. She's been heartbroken over it. Did you ever stop to think about the pain you caused? Now the other moms are banding together to file a police report. You're finished.
Wait! Please. That's too much. I'm sorry. I just made a mistake. I promise I won't do it again. Please, don't escalate this any further.
No one's going to believe you now. No one will trust you or take you seriously anymore. You had so many chances to change before it got to this point. In the end, you have no one to blame but yourself. Thank you, George. You've been such a great help. You're amazing, as always.
How so, ma'am?
You were brilliant. I was hesitant about what to do with the photos you gave me, but sending them to the mom group chat was the perfect move.
If you intended to provide the evidence to the victims, the group chat was indeed the quickest and most effective way.
Thanks to you, the other moms saw the proof and finally understood everything. Now they're ready to take action. Really, George, thank you so much. But how did you even gather that evidence? It seems like you used methods far beyond what we could manage.
Ma'am, I utilize various skills as part of my regular duties, but I cannot disclose every detail. This case is no exception, so I kindly ask for your understanding.
I see. Well, if you put it that way, I won't press further. It's better not to pry when trust is involved.
Thank you, ma'am. Everything I do is for the peace and happiness of you and your family.
You're truly remarkable. You're caring, dedicated, and you've always given your all for us, no matter the circumstances. I can't thank you enough.
It's my duty as your butler, so it's only natural. But I deeply appreciate your kind words. I'll continue to do my utmost to live up to your trust. And by the way, on a different note, today Dawn made a request. She asked me to make her madeleines and seemed quite insistent.
She did? She really loves them, doesn't she? Honestly, I can't blame her. I love them too. Would you mind making some for us?
Of course, ma'am. I'm considering trying a new recipe this time. I'm a bit nervous about whether it will suit your tastes.
Don't worry, your culinary skills are flawless. Besides, I'd love for us to try something new. Please go ahead and make them with your new recipe.
As you wish, ma'am. I'll prepare them with utmost care and present you with the best batch possible. Please give me some time.
Thank you, George.